Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to your reading with me, Cindy. Sagittarius, this week we're asking, what is all of this eclipse energy? What is it activating in your life? You have really nice cards. It's funny. You have a same card that Scorpio had here. It's really cute. But you have very different animal cards. Bring your ideas to life and bring a gentle touch. So, okay, I feel like that there's what's being activated here is an idea that you hold, right? And you're going to make it a reality. There's some type of an idea here that you have and you're going to turn it into a reality. And the bringing a gentle touch is, I don't know, it just feels like it's very soft. It's very supportive of other things around. If there's something that you want to birth in the 3-dimension here, you're not doing it in a dramatic, forceful way. It just feels like, it's almost like somebody who's trying to put a little doghouse on the ground and make sure that there aren't any like little anthills there. You're not like crushing someone else's little habitat before you put the doghouse in the yard. You're right, like that is like, right, if you had an idea, I'm going to build a nice little dog house with, you know, your dog, most dogs, it's nice if they come inside though. But anyways, build a nice little dog house. Some dogs like to be outside though, that's true. And I'm, right, I have the idea, so then you build it. But you're going to do this in, it's almost like in the gentlest way that you possibly can. It's just like really considerate of the world around you, of others around you. And pride is interesting. It's like, look at me, I did it and I didn't hurt a thing. I didn't hurt anyone doing it. I didn't disrupt, I don't know what to do. It's a very interesting combination of cards that I'm going to find very interesting to explore with you. So you see clearly now is the underlying and confidence. Oh, you see clearly now and confidence. Oh, when you can see the way forward, it does give you confidence. You know where you're flying. You know the direction that you're going in. An idea. Okay, so I think this is one of those ones where I really do need the tarot to expand on it a little bit more. So there's an idea here that you have that you're gonna birth it. You're gonna bring it into the 3D. Okay, so what is this idea? There we go. Look, the Ace of Swords. It's the idea. Oh, come on now. This is the idea. It's a brilliant idea. Is it something that suddenly makes sense? Well, you see clearly now. You see clearly now. What the fuck are you seeing? So I feel like they're just gonna get. They're just replying to what I've already said. What is it? What is it that Sagittarius started seeing clearly? What did they start seeing clearly? Oh, the King of Pentacles. Okay. How to be one or something? What about the King of Pentacles? What you're seeing the King of Pentacles clearly? What about him? What are you seeing clearly about the King of Pentacles? The Moon. That you don't know the King of Pentacles. The Moon fears. You see clearly the King of Pentacles fears, or you see clearly the fears of success, or you see clearly the illusion. The illusion. Somebody trying to be something they're not. Interesting. Okay, the Moon, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Hanged Man. Holy major arcana on that one. You see clearly now. No, it could be if you were worried about something here or someone. That has shifted. Your perspective is shifting. Your perspective is shifting on somebody. Now, if it's not somebody, it's an archetypal energy of success. Maybe it is. That's funny. That wasn't like, there was something about that in the extended for Scorpio. What was it? Not to be afraid of success, I think. Because that is really interesting. It is. It's to recognize, to have a different perspective. Maybe even on what success is or how it could be. Because to have like this shift in conscious perspective, right? It gives you confidence. So let's see the confidence card. The Three of Swords. Confidence of the Three of Swords. Maybe this confidence this person could hurt you. confidence. Seven of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, and the King of Wands. Oh. Confident. You see clearly now. The King of Pentacles. Confidence. All right, all right, all right. Confidence. Okay, what I see here is that confidence is not the most important ingredient, or it hasn't or wasn't in some sort of either relationship or interaction between yourself and another. Confidence wasn't the key to success. Say it like that. Like, confidence was not the only key, right? Not to say maybe confidence may not have been any key to success here. And the key to success here would be to see something very clearly about a situation, a responsibility, a person, or some level of success. It is to see and understand. That is the key here. Confidence is not the key. You can have all the confidence in the world, but if you do not see something clearly, you could end up getting hurt. Makes sense. Okay, that makes sense. So now we come over here where you bring your ideas to life. The Ace of Swords. Ah. Okay, right? And to see something clearly, to understand something clearly. The Ace of Swords. This is Ace of Swords. The Two of Cups. The Three of Pentacles. Oh, and the Nine of Cups. No, these are, okay. This is, okay, there could be something here that you need to build with another person. All right, that's what this eclipse is activating. There's something here that if you want to build this, you're going to need to build it with another person. It could be a relationship, right? Like the right relationship to build something here. Just having the confidence to build something isn't enough. And so you have this idea, you bring this to life, but you bring this to life with others. And this, by building with others, you fulfill your own dreams here. But perhaps having the confidence to do your own dreams on your own, and I don't know what it's about. There's very few pentacles here. There's the Three and the King. Well, there is a Seven and the Knight. Okay, this also looks like changing a long-term plan just because you have the confidence to do it doesn't necessarily lead to success. Again, I don't know what this is around, but it is around sort of like real things in your life with the King of Pentacles. It's almost too like you may have come to some type of decision. You may have come to some type of decision in the past, and you were pretty confident about that. But it wasn't, something wasn't right here. There was a fear. There was likely a fear or the illusion of something that was, if I would say anything, giving you false confidence. It would have been giving you a false confidence here. What is, bring a gentle touch. Bring a gentle touch. Okay. Oh. Okay. Now, hear me out. This is what this energy is. You know, it's one of my metaphors here. My allegories. Somebody told me. This is like you are, let's say you're going to pick out, you're going to get a puppy and you're going to a breeder. Let's just say, let's just to keep it, hear me out. I know you can get good puppies at pounds too, but just for the sake of this story. So you're going to a breeder and you go there and you see all the little puppies, and there's one in particular that is really cute. It's really drawn to you. You bond with it. It seems sort of like adventurous, but not like too pushy. It's got like a good combination of characteristics. So you're like, okay, that's the puppy, right? But they're still too young. You got to wait a few more weeks. So, okay, no problem. So a few weeks goes by and it's time to get your puppy. So you go and you pick up your puppy and you put the puppy in a little crate and you ship the puppy, take the puppy in the car, take the puppy home. And the puppy is like nervous. The puppy is nervous. The puppy is not playful. The puppy is not behaving at all like the puppy did when you went to see the puppy. And you're, okay, so you think to yourself, okay, they gave me the wrong puppy. They gave me the wrong puppy, or that puppy wasn't really like that. There's something is wrong, like, right? Like, obviously, yes, something doesn't seem right. And like, you feel pretty confident you could, let's just say you believe it's not the same puppy. And you call the breeder and you say, this isn't the same puppy that I picked. And the breeder's like, no, it really is. It's the same puppy. It's the same puppy. And you're like, well, the puppy's behaving like this and this and this. And then the breeder says, oh, okay, there was a very sad incident that took place here. I don't know. One of the other puppies passed away or something like that, right? Like something happened and I'm sorry, I didn't realize it was still affecting. I could have mentioned it to you. I'm going to mention it to you now. So the puppy is just sad. It's a little bit more than just being moved out of the litter, that they woke up one morning and one of the puppies had passed away and all the puppies were around that puppy, right? Like, it's almost like you were confident, you knew, right? And where did that come out, right? Did you see that story come in? That came out of left field. It's almost like one of those things that you wouldn't be able to understand the story. Like, there's nothing that makes sense here. This puppy is so different. It's not the puppy that I picked, right? It's not the puppy that I picked. But at that time of like looking at the puppy and then thinking back to what the puppy was like, when you went to pick out the puppies, like, this is not even the same personality. And right, the breeder's like, all of the puppies are kind of going through a little grieving and a little bit of like, oh my gosh, like life isn't eternal and forever. I don't know if the breeder would talk about that, but right. So regardless of who, all the puppies are probably being that way, or maybe yours in particular is. Right? Because this is going from like, I know this. I know what this is, exactly what this is. And, right, you're going to feel heartache like, well, this isn't the puppy. This was the one that I thought I was getting. How could you still not love the puppy, right? But, right, then you see clearly now. And it moves past, like, it takes right out of some sort of fear or illusion. And that's an illusion, right? Because you don't know all the details or you don't know all the facts. Because now, so that's like this past. So now we come here, and now you hang up the phone and you look at the poor little puppy. It's like, oh, sweetheart, come here. Like, right? Like, that's the part here that I'm getting, like, bring a gentle touch. And no, I know what that's like. Oh, you poor little thing. Yeah, it's okay. Everything is okay here. We'll love you to death. No, not come out, right? No, right? And make dreams come true. Like, build together and make dreams come true. It's kind of like realizing, right? Like, bring your idea to life. It's almost like your idea was wrong. I don't know. The puppy, the idea of the puppy. That's how this came to me. Like, it's like to give you some sort of an example here that, right, in the past, that, oh, yeah, that is, I never would have predicted that the puppy is behaving differently because of like some sort of traumatic thing that happened or right. I can already hear people in the comments going, that breeder is very irresponsible, Cindy. It's just a scenario. It's not, I guess it could be real, right? Then bring a gentle touch. Like, be like softer with the puppy, because you're expecting a puppy that was like, oh, let's go, let's do this. This puppy is not that right now. This puppy is just kind of like, so right, bring the gentle touch. Bring your idea to life. You're going to work together with the puppy. Work together with the puppy. It could be like maybe just using, well, because we do have the dog deck. We do have the dog wisdom deck. It could be somebody who's younger than you. It could be like that too, right? Like the puppy. Oh, it's okay, honey. Come here. It's okay. So bring a gentle touch. Oh, geez. Oh, that's a lot. Oh, fuck. Jeez Louise. All right. The Six of Wands, the Five of Pentacles, the Five of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles, the Devil, and the Seven of Wands. Okay, give me a second. I kind of get the gist of it. It's sort of like, yes, success into the cold. Conflict. Doesn't it sound like that? Sounds like when you go to pick out the puppy. So like, oh, that's the puppy for me. That's the puppy. That's actually, it's funny. That's why I picked Lily. Lily, my little dog Lily. Lily was very inquisitive, but also didn't have to be the first one there. It wasn't like all over. And one of the puppies was like first one there, and then another one was really standoffish. I was lucky. I was actually the first one that got to pick out of Lily's litter, and I thought she was just such the perfect in between. She was, right? And that's what you kind of thought you were getting in this story. Ah, success. But then the Five of Pentacles and the Five of Wands, that is not, it doesn't feel like an alignment. It doesn't even feel safe. Honestly, it does not feel safe. And conflict, the Ten of Pentacles, Devil. That feels like some type of compromise one needs to make to feel safe and secure. And I'm like, I don't know about that. Yeah, that's exactly what that is. Sex. Right? And then the Seven of Wands. No, thank you. No, thank you. I'm not going to that house. I'm not going inside. Or I don't know what could have happened to the puppies. I feel like this is you recognizing something about someone or understanding somebody's story more fully. I've had that come through in readings before. And it reminds me too of when it was years ago, when I say years ago, decades ago, back when my grandparents were alive and they lived on a lake. And a dog just randomly showed up. And myself and the other sort of cottages around where my grandparents lived, kids there, we all loved this dog. The dog was like just so chilling. My grandfather's like, something's not right with that dog. It was to him, he said, I feel like this dog is sick. I don't want you guys hanging out with the dog. Something's not right with the dog. The dog should be more active. That dog should, it wasn't, yeah, I guess. And I kind of looked at it and I thought, well, I guess he might be right. It is acting kind of funny, right? Like a couple days went by and he made a call, and my grandfather thought he was doing the right thing at the time. He made a call and he called, I guess, like, the Humane Society or Animal Control in the area, whatever it was, and they did pick up the dog. And I think it was 2 days later, there was a boat that was driving by, and we were on the dock, and I think my grandfather was there. I was playing on the beach, whatever the frick. And these people slowed down in the boat and got close enough to the dock to kind of talk. And they said, hey, did you guys happen to see, was this a dog? They described the dog. And my grandfather said, yeah, that dog actually just showed up here. And the kids were playing with it. And the people said they saw that dog swimming in the middle of the lake. They said that dog was swimming in the middle of the lake. And I think they were just in a canoe or something at the time. I don't remember what it was. They weren't in a capacity to help the dog at the time. They said that dog was swimming. It like was just in the middle of the lake. And it was, they said, we saw it going close to the shore where there weren't any cottages and there was rocks and stuff. And then they kind of lost it there. And then my grandfather just saw me and went, that dog was probably exhausted. It was probably exhausted and depressed and sad because it had just swam for its life. And probably somebody just threw it in the water. You know, people did fucking shit like, people still do fucking shit like that. And he did. I could see, because my grandfather was a big animal lover. He even had his own dog, but he was just thinking how important it was to protect his assets, right? To protect his grandchild, to protect the other kids in there, to protect his dog, to protect, something's not right with that dog. That's like that. And then it's later going, right? So it's almost as if you were my grandfather in this story, the dog didn't get sent away to the pound or whatever. And I think he actually phoned, and I think the dog did get adopted. Like, I think it had a good story at the end. But It's like to be, whoa, okay, there's a consideration here that we have to make for this dog or this puppy. And it is because the dog, maybe too, like, oh, that's the other thing too. The dog would not go near the water. And it was some type of, it was like, and he said this dog, he was afraid. I think he did. I think he was afraid that it might have had early, like, rabies or something like that. Who's, right, as an adult, he was doing the most responsible thing that he could. And that was the other thing. It would not go near the water. And then it all made sense to my grandfather when he found out that this dog, people saw it swimming like in the middle of the lake. And it was a long way to swim to get to shore. Right. And this is giving me like times where we tried to coax the dog to come into the water with us. And it was really hot. Like, come into the water and cool off. And it would not go near the water. That's the thing here. It's like, be gentle. Be gentle. So I don't know what or who you're dealing with, but it's almost like you get some type of information here after the fact and you go, oh, now I get it. Now I understand. It could even be something like working with a medium. I don't know why I've been talking about art and stuff lately. I haven't been doing it. I don't have any time to do it, but it kind of comes in because things that we can mold. But even here, like they're doing something with art. It's like, well, you can't rush into this, or this is a very delicate thing. I don't know. Right. And then it's interesting. Pride. Pride, what is activating? Activating in your life is pride. This could be like having an accomplishment to have gained someone's trust or to have been a better example for someone than what they had known, right? Like even thinking of the poor dog that was abandoned, someone threw it off, fuck them, threw the poor dog in the middle of the lake. And, right, like to, yeah, I don't know. So pride. What is the pride in? I get a lot of water and puppies and dogs in this reading. Which I know, you're like, well, Cindy, that. But yeah, we've been going all week with this and that really hasn't been. So I don't know. I'm picking up on something for somebody here. Maybe somebody I'm also picking up on, like, because sometimes this, the characters in a story can be something that is coming into someone's life. So there could be someone here who's going to be adopting a dog, or a dog doesn't seem quite right. Look into it and give it time. Pride. The Knight of Wands. Well, that's interesting. Slaying the Dragon. Slaying the Dragon? Pride. That's your card, the Knight of Wands. What are you proud of? The Eight of Wands, like movement, some type of movement, a direction that things are going in. Now, you could even be, in this reading, you could even be the puppy or the dog. And you have been given, you've respected yourself in a way that you need to give yourself time. Give yourself time, because, right, this is just like an association. This is like, oh, I don't know. I'm not doing that. I'm not going over there. I'm not hanging out with those people. I'm not getting involved. I'm not. If you've given yourself the time that you need. Those are both, actually, those are both Sagittarius cards. The Knight of Wands and the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Pentacles. Wow, your work. Oh, the Four of Cups. And the Nine of Wands. This is like not giving up. Not giving up. I think, too, it's also recognizing, so there might be something where our pride has gotten in the way here. Where pride has gotten in the way. Because there's also a recognition of that. Or that there's a long-standing wound here around pride. I need to do this on my own, or I need to do this for myself, or I need to go in this direction. Page of Swords. I really think, I mean, just in general with this reading, you're going to have some sort of a eureka moment. And suddenly things are going to make a lot of sense around an area here that hasn't made sense. That's what's activating. Very interesting. Going to go do the extended. In the extended Sagittarius, I'm going to ask, what is this eclipse exposing? What is the eclipse exposing in your life? If you would like to follow me to the extended, there are 2 options in the description below. Until next time, be gentle with yourself, Sagittarius. Bye.